Caribbean's building. Kind of hard to see with the sun so bright. Man, they're working on it. Get a load of this, how deep this thing right here is. I'm not sure what that is. And there's a pool back there. That's what the pool's going to be. And it goes all the way down. Pretty far. Alright, so I did a little bit of research here on what you see going on behind me, which is going to be kind of like Perfect Day at Coco Cay. It's going to be an all-inclusive with swim-up bars, a restaurant, other little small restaurants, and they're pretty much moving pretty fast on it now. As you can see, a lot of the buildings are starting to rise. You see a deep pool right about there that they're building. I'm not sure what that's going to be over there. And it's going to have a beach just like Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Now, it's a narrow island, as you can see, or peninsula on an island, however you want to word it. And but we don't know what the price is going to be. People are guessing anywhere between $149 to $179 a day. But the good part about that is, once you pay that, everything over there is free. So umbrellas, chairs, the food, the drinks, everything will be free, according to the people that just told me this. And I'm not sure how that's going to work if you have a drink package on the ship. Do you still have to pay over there? That I don't know yet. A little bit of unanswered questions, so we'll bring that to you. And then they're building one just off the little bit side of Costa Maya, and that's going to be huge. That is going to have the tallest water slide, bigger than the one at Fun Day at Coco Cay, okay, or whatever the day that day is. I can't remember. But yeah, the Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So it's going to be kind of like Coco Cay out here in the Bahamas, but the one in Mexico is supposed to be even bigger. So we'll see. Like I said, I don't see this one, and I hate to see it when that storm comes. There ain't much there. All right, but it looks pretty cool when you look at the map online. You can go to Royal Caribbean and look at it. It looks pretty awesome. All right, we'll bring that to you. I'm getting ready to get off the ship and walk around Nassau, see what's new. So I made my way off the ship. Terry's gonna lay by the pool, and I'm just gonna go into Nassau, into the port area, see if they've opened up any new restaurants, anything like that. And I'll bring it to you if they did. So I'm gonna head out, walk down that way, and see what there is. Who we got here? They don't come here real often, but we got the Margaritaville at sea, sorry, the Paradise. Now, we did that, and we had every horrible expectation that there was, because we had read people's reviews, but believe it or not, we actually had fun on that ship. Really was actually fun. Okay? It's what you pay for. But it was really cool, and I'm wanting to try the Islander next. I got that one booked for October 27th, my birthday. I'm not sure what's going to happen. That'll be 4 cruises in a row, back to back to back to backs, but not on the same ship. Alright, let's head further inland. Straw market shops. Not like the old days, the straw market was a big giant tent. The shore break bar, that has since opened up since the last time we were here. So it looks like everything's starting to open up here. The chicken place, that was not open last time, but it is now open. So we got another one coming here, down here on the end. And then that doesn't look like that's open yet either, but a lot of stuff has opened. Now the amphitheater, I have not seen anything in there yet. No concerts, no anything in there. So sure they have stuff. And it looks like they're building cabanas or something else outside it. We'll go check that out. This is right here at the end of the pier. I'll show you exactly where we're at in a second. But it looks like it's going to be a big pool. A really big pool with like some probably shops or bars or whatever around the pool. So looks like it's just going to be another little party area right down here where the excursions could go out of. And then we still have Senior Frogs down there. And then you got shopping all the way down the main street. And then you can still go back a couple of streets off the strip. Now if you go down there to Senior Frogs, make a left, go around, you'll go around that building right there, and you'll come to Jimmy Buffett's, which is on the other side. And they're pretty friendly about letting you go in, but their drinks are kind of expensive. And you can lay on the beach, you just can't use the chairs or the umbrellas. The little bar you see down there, it's actually a pretty cool little place. Me and Max went there, but the beers are like, for a 12-ounce beer, it was like, a Mick Ultra was $10. So that was the first and last time we went there. Or I can go down here to Sharky's and get a whole bucket of 6 for $24, which is right down the street there, just past the straw market. And we're gonna go down there now. So this is your straw market. Like I said, that used to be a tent back in the old days. And it was like every shop, which I'm sure every shop in there still sells about the same items. So if you go in there, as you know Terry, go in there and bargain. because you'll see one little booth 2 doors down has the same identical thing for a different price. And if you tell them, hey, back there it's only $2, they'll give it to you. All right? As we're moving down the main street here. All right, so here I am at Sharky's. You knew I couldn't do it. So, because it's just a beautiful place to sit. Everybody's inside. It's beautiful out here. There's a nice breeze. It's a little humid, but I can deal with that, especially when I'm going to drink me one cerveza and sit here and just look out. And this is what the view looks like. Never knew who you were going to find in Nassau. It's out the door. You know, like she always tells me to get out the door. It's great seeing you again. Sorry Max ain't here to tell you, but he'll be on the next one. Say bye. And we're going to add the Carnival Sunshine to the mix. Right, here I am getting back on the ship. Went over, as you saw my friend. We've been going to her for quite a while at Sharky's. Get back on the ship, go find Terry, and I know probably right where to find her. You know as well as I do, by the pool. All right, we'll see you on board. spent a lot of my life, but not that one.
We'll have to go in there. Candy store.
There's your abyss. Comes down from way up there all the way down. The candy store, Sugar Beach. Let's check it out. It does smell like cotton candy in here. A lot of jelly beans.
Yummy, yummy.
They're making something that smells really, really good. Gelato. And even more jelly beans. But they got all kinds of stuff. And there's the Utopia, the merry-go-round. All right, so now we're gonna go out into Central Park. All real plants. Everything out here is real. This is a sandwich place, 150 Central Park. I believe it's free, complimentary.
Is it open?
Doubt it. This is the bar that goes up and down, back down to deck 5. 5 to 8. It's the only place that can go. All right, Park Cafe. That's the sandwich shop. And that is complimentary, not the other one. The lime and the coconut. Babe, where are we going?
We're not going. We're already here. We're at dinner. We were some of the first ones in the door. Of course, we're not going to starve in, but we are at table 509. It's a table of 6, but last night there was only 4 of us.
Correct.
So we'll see who shows up tonight, but we are at dinner.
All right. I'm bringing the menu right about.
That's your line right here.
Terry got the wedge salad.
Yeah.
And I got.
Oh, wow. That looks really good. What is that? Oh, that's escargot.
Next appetizer, Caesar salad. Terry got
Can you
the
get another diet?
tenderloin.
What is it?
Diet
And I
Pepsi.
got the crusted salmon.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh my God. Shall I show them my trick?
Here's the only negative thing about Royal and their shows. You can't get reservations, and that is the standby line. all the way back to the merry-go-round. But yet you try to make reservations and you can't, even for the first day we got on. Good late evening, almost midnight.
We just got back from the diving show.
Wasn't it
really
awesome?
Good. Yeah, awesome.
We liked it.
Music and the diving was amazing.
Right. You see the one on the Allure. It's a little bit different, not as much dancing, a little bit more diving. But this one was a good show too, and they played great music, right, Deb?
Well, and we got a good seat.
But we can't play you the music because it'll copyright.
Yeah, but we got good seats.
We did. Had good
We got
seats.
lucky.
Yep.
We liked it. It's been a good day.
Yep.
And tomorrow we're at Coco Cay.
Yep. Perfect day.
Coco Cay.
There you go. All right.
Get up early.
Yep, we gotta get up early, so won't be too late in the casino tonight.
No.
And I broke even again. Can't support her anymore.
Oh, yeah, I lost
But-
like 20 bucks.
And 20 bucks last night.
Yeah.
But that's her limit.
I'm on a losing streak.
Yep. Yeah, because I stayed here till 2:30 this morning. So, all right. So we're gonna call it a night. She's gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to the casino just for a little while we're in the casino. But those are good. And they're a little milky on here. They make them look a lot different. They're really strong on Carnival. But anyway, we'll see you in the morning. She said they're good. All right. So anyway, so cheers.
Cheers. Party of cheers.
Tally ho.
Oh,
Tally ho, we gotta go. Say goodbye. Bye bye. See you in the morning.
okay.
Bye. Ow, gotta go.